Blessed to be a blessing. Jesus taught his disciples using this story. Once a very rich man hired a manager to run his business and oversee all his wealth. But soon, a rumor spread that the manager was wasting his master's money. Luke 16:1 TPT. The unjust steward was covetous. He had not been faithful to his master or to his master's debtors. He had wasted his master's goods on himself. When found out, his self-serving nature considered the options and decided there had to be a change. He decided to use his Lord's money to make friends, so that when he was fired he would have someone to help him. His master was apparently wealthy enough that he didn't take offense at the steward's discounting of the debts owed to him, but rather, he commended the steward. He didn't commend his dishonest ways, but he was commending the fact that he had finally used his Lord's money to plan for the future, instead of wasting it on himself. Although the steward was motivated by what he would ultimately gain, there was prudence in his actions. This was lacking before. In this sense, the children of this world, lost men, are wiser than the children of light, born-again men, because they plan for the temporal future. Jesus is telling us to use money, the unrighteous mammon, to make to ourselves friends that would receive us into everlasting habitations. The use of the word everlasting denotes that Jesus is now talking about our eternal future. The people who have been saved and blessed by our investments in the kingdom of God will literally receive us into our everlasting home when we pass on to be with the Lord. Our material possessions have been given to us by God so that we are actually stewards of His resources. The Lord gave us this wealth to establish His covenant on this earth, not so that we could consume it upon our own lusts. You have been blessed to be a blessing.